Hey folks, how's it going? In a ravine, looking for bottles. Bottles and marbles. Bottles and marbles and marbles and bottles. And um, I got evidence of a milk bottle. One of these small milk bottles, it was a pint size. Well, yeah, I think it's a pint. Well, half pint maybe. One of the tiny ones, the ones they use for school. Last time I was here, school children. Last time I was here, I found it, took it home, cleaned it up. It actually had the R.S. Edmiston and Sons um, uh, applied paint label on it. So, but the paint was gone, but you could still see the ghost image of it. I'm steamy. I don't know if you can tell. It's going to be a very hot day, and so far it's not looking great. Not sure if this is going to be a spoils pile or an actual, I don't know yet. So far it doesn't look like it's in layers, normal layers, so this might be somebody's spoil pile that came from up there, I don't know, and came down. But I'm going to ply into it and see what's in there. Why not? Let's, take a look. I'll look into a few different places on this site. Nice little ravine area. There's some bottles, I guess. I found a couple here and there just laying around. So we'll check it out and see. But anyway, just wanted to say, how's it going? Nice to see you again. It's been a little bit. Got my whites metal detector back. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I ran into a Facebook message yesterday on one of my group sites. Something about White's Electronics going out of business or something. I haven't heard that. I went to the White's Electronics homepage and I didn't see any notices, so that's sad if it's true. Very sad, because I use White's Electronics. If they're gone, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll go to. It's not going to be Garrett's. I'm not sure what I'd go to next. I have to research them. But I don't know. Maybe it was a Garrett's advertisement ploy. I don't know. They're pretty aggressive with their advertisement. But anyway, if you hear anything about the White's Electronics going out of business, just send me a message. Let me know. I'm curious about that. So, and to the guy who watches my videos that doesn't like to hear me breathe, put earplugs in. Mute the channel, mute it, and then you can watch. My apologies. I'm out here digging a hole. I have to breathe. I can't hold my breath. Go ahead and stop breathing. Find out what happens. Jeez. But thanks for watching. Let's get in here and let's find some bottles. Let's find some marbles. Let's find some goodies. So I'll see you when I do. It's a little food jar looking thing. Screw top. I like it. It's nice. I'll set it right there. So far, just a couple little ones coming out of here. We'll see what happens when we get deeper. I'm hoping it's not a spoils pile from up there. Hoping. We'll see. Well, there's some dateable material. Oh, it's hard to see that sun. D.E. McNichol, verified China, Clarksburg, Virginia, 1929 it says on there. Just plain white china. That's nice. It's not just bottles I'm looking for too, so I am the relic seeker. I am looking for relics as well. So marbles and Model T Ford stuff, be nice, and all that other stuff. You just never know what you're gonna find. Never know. That's the joy of it. I forgot to mention Happy Father's Day. Yes, Father's Day is important too, just like Mother's Day and every other thing. Every day is Mother's Day, every day is Father's Day, but special days like this, call your father. Call your father. Happy Father's Day, except for the guy who doesn't like my breathing. Everyone else, Happy Father's Day. That used to be a silver-plated teapot. Tea or coffee. You can see the spout right there. It's all crushed. Oh, we got something else with writing. What's that one? And Edwin Nichols, China. 1924, November 1st. Huh, nice. Nice. Nice little piece of pottery with dates on them. Those are nice. There are people, if you didn't know this already, there are people that collect shards. Oh, this guy right there, you see him? He has been biting me. Let's see if I can get him. I'm going to kill this guy because he is evil and fast. And he keeps biting me. So if you're offended... Man, he's fast. Where'd he go? I don't know if that was a horse fly or a deer fly. He was, they bite pretty hard. But anyway, like I was saying, there are people that collect shards. If you go on Facebook, there's shard groups. They'd love to have pieces like this that have dates on them. Yeah. So. And there are people who collect buttons. That is a little ceramic button. Usually these are underwear buttons. They're thin. Yeah. Yep. Undergarment buttons. Yep. Alright, I'm not getting any bottles yet. I guess we're going to have to just keep digging until we hit a... Oh, there's something right there, isn't there? Oh, there's a bottle. There's a bottle. Let's see what that is. Well, it's just a jar. But is it an aqua jar? No. No aqua on that one. It's got a little script mark on the bottom. Owens. That's the old Owens script. There's also... Oh, starting to fall on me. Come on. Get a nice poison bottle fall out of there. Nope, no poison bottle. Test tube looking thing. I don't know what they use those for. Yeah. It's going to be very hot today. It's supposed to be like 98 degrees. As you can probably see the humidity coming off me. I'm steaming. I'm going to ask that you, you know, there's some folks out there that leave comments like the gentleman that doesn't like my breathing. He used some inappropriate cuss words. This is an educational channel approved for children. So I don't cuss, and I ask you not to cuss. You know, keep it professional and appropriate, please. I do. Don't leave comments with cuss words and stuff like that. That's uncalled for. I'm just going to delete them. And then I'm going to call you out on the video, Mr. Guy who doesn't like my breathing. Now we got something hanging out right there. Looks like a St. Joseph's. Yeah. It's a St. Joseph's, unembossed St. Joseph's. Very common bottle. Very common. Part of a boot heel. Part of a jar. Hopefully we'll be getting into some stuff here in a minute. My probe said there was. That looks like a Coke. Used to be. Used to be. Alright, I'm going to move a lot of material right now. I'm just going to take this whole spot out completely. And then I'll dig down and sift through it. There looks like there's a fill layer right there. And some debris layer. So, well, I actually want to dig deeper and see if I can get underneath this fill layer. See if there's anything there. That's usually where the older stuff is. Well, there's another St. Joseph's. Assures Purity. A little bit older than the other one. Yep. I think that was the first bottle they used. Then they went to that other style. Looks more like a flask. Oh, there's debris in here. Lots of it. Just broken. Everything is broken so far. It doesn't look like a spoils pile to me, though. But then again, I think the last person that dug in here was in the 1960s. That's the evidence I'm getting. 1960s was a long time ago. The ground could settle very well from that time to now. So a spoils pile could look original. Easy enough. Well, there's got to be something in here. It's a nice little debris pile. Gotta be. Keep going. Well, that's my sample pit. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So, I'm gonna move on. I got another spot in mind. We'll go check it out and see what happens. I mean, there's absolutely nothing in here. A couple bottles, that's it, and they're junkers, so moving. Okay, so this is the spot I was digging in last time. Now, this was a spoils pile from a hole dug right around in there. So I'm actually going to start right where that kudzu ends right there and just go up into that pile a little bit and tunnel down, because I haven't dug that, and that's where I was finding tons of nice old embossed milk bottles pre-1939. Let's check it out. Well, I went around probing. That spot just didn't seem right over there. And this spot right here seems pretty full. I mean, there's a lot of debris. A lot of debris. So, let's get in here. Let's check this spot out. See my face? If you think this is easy, crawling through viney kudzu, digging holes in 98-degree weather, 100% humidity, without having to breathe or breathe heavy, yeah. Maybe you should go visit someone else's channel. If you don't appreciate the hard work I put into doing this type of thing. I appreciate it. And I know a lot of you do. But there's a couple. There's a couple. And I'm gonna call you out. Let's find some bottles, marbles, and other things. Whew. I've just about exhausted this place. The kudzu is some tough stuff to work through, for sure. You gotta get in and clip and cut. Get yourself a nice spot to work. It's easier with two hands, so I'm gonna turn you off. Just wanted to show you the extent of how much work this is, you know. Look at that. Some kind of sauce. Oh, there's a Coke. Oh, Shelby, North Carolina. What is that? 1923 Christmas Coke. Nice debris layer. See it? Very nice. Well, let's get busy in here and see what happens. Alright. Gotta get back. Still working on moving this kudzu. I just found that. Oh, it's broken. Brookfield. Bummer. Air bubbles. Look at the air bubbles in it. Nice. Bummer. Bummer, bummer. It's a mound. I hope it's not a spoils pile. I haven't found any dig holes over here, so I'm hoping it continues up this way, like my probe says it does. So we'll see. There's an old relic right there. An old car jack. It's not old enough to be Model T. Excuse me. Most likely 1930s or 20s. I'm going to say 30s on that one. Try to figure out what that is. Alright, so I got this cleared for the most part. I just gotta dig down in it and see what's there. Some melted stuff. What's that? Caravan in the green. A little bit of melting going on there. Just started digging into it. What'd we get? Looks like a Pluto water. No embossing. Or some kind of water. No embossing. What was that one? Slicker. Nothing. Nothing. Let me hold my breath so I can talk to you. Well, that's got a partial script on it for all you shard collectors. Kind of iridescent looking. It just, that would have said made. A lot of melted and broken stuff. I like that top. That was a whiskey. That's a broken double strength sugar beverage. And that's what I've got so far. Just a few. Nothing spectacular yet. It feels like a spoils pile. Well, we can at least check it out and see what was left behind. If it is one. It's a melted magnesia. Milk of magnesia. Now, someone also said I talk too much. Well, gee, you know. It is an interactive channel. And if I don't talk at all, you know, what's that one? You do or you don't. Saxon China. Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of that one. Saxon. Oh, we'll check into that one, see what that one's about. Yeah, this is definitely a spoils pile. So we'll just we'll rip through it and see what happens. I'm not sure where they actually dug. They might have dug over there. It looks like it's extending up that way, so we'll go up that way and see. Nice old Champion spark plug. Yeah. Champion is the gentleman who got pushed out of his company and had to start the AC company. AC, it's now AC Delco. What's that one? Mifflin? Mifflin? Yeah, Mifflin. I forgot what that was. Don't know. Ooh, the bugs are bad today. Knee-high. Broken. There's something right there. Melted ketchup. And there's something right there. Broken. Yeah, this is looking a lot like a spoils pile. Yeah, that is what concerns me. I just found that right in here. I imagine somebody probably used that to carry some bottles. Or they probably had another one or a couple bags like that. So I'm going to definitely say this is a spoils pile right here. Hence the reason why I'm not finding anything decent. But, you know, you gotta look. Gotta look. Alright, let me go probe some more. There's always some kind of evidence in there to suggest somebody was there. Oh man, wasp just tried to eat me. Alright, well, I'm feeling a nice debris layer up there, so let's check that out. Let's see if there's anything This looks like the dig spot, perhaps, with the spoils pile. Somebody was digging it here in the center. So we'll go up into that hill a little bit and see what happens. I can see a bottle sticking out already. Hopefully we can find another good spot in here. It's running a little thin. Little thin. It's a Coke. 1923. Charlotte. Alright. Let's dig into that. And hopefully the bottle gods are on our side today. Whew. Well, no joy for me today on Father's Day. At all. I think this place is about tapped out. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna abandon this site until winter, when the kudzu dies down again, and then I can get in here and probe it out better. Right now it's just it's so hard to wade through all this and probe around and stuff. And I've hit all the good spots already, so right now it's just trying to find the needle in the haystack. This hole had absolutely 0 bottles in it, nothing. That test pit going up into that hill had nothing in it. There's debris, broken stuff, but as you see, I mean, there's no bottles, absolutely nothing. So what I did pull out today, I mean, it's just nothing spectacular, nothing at all. So that happens. It happens. I'm not discouraged. I know where to find stuff when I need to find stuff. But it's just getting too difficult to wade around in here. This kudzu is a mess. Catches on my shovel, I have to trip, I have to cut. Just a mess. So, alright, well, I'm gonna head out. Had my exercise for today. Now go enjoy Father's Day with my children and my wife and my family. So we're gonna go get some pizza. Yeah, there's a little place down here in my local town that I guess has nice, delicious pizza, so we'll check that out. I haven't been there before, so it should be fun. So y'all have a great happy Father's Day, except for you, Mr. I breathe too much and you don't like to hear me breathe, and you want to cuss on my channel. Don't cuss on my channel. Everyone else, have a wonderful Father's Day, and enjoy the weekend and stuff, and I'll see you on the next hunt. Got my metal detector, so I'll be going out real soon.